Good afternoon, everybody. It is afternoon now, isn't it? It's midday. Welcome, everybody. I've really missed you all. It feels like ages. It was only last week that I had off, but it feels like ages. How are you all? What have you been up to? Is the sun shining where you are? We have sun. Hello, Carol. Hello, Sue. Hello, Carrie. Good to have you all join. So, we're doing a spot of bead embroidery, and I know Sue and Carrie, you both like your bead embroidery, so hopefully you'll pick up some inspiration, maybe a few new ideas along the way. And we're going to have a look at sew-on embellishments. Hello, Jan, and I've just realised I need my set of pliers, but we'll grab that in a minute. So I'm going to work with this sew-on embellishment. Where are you? This sew-on embellishment, which has got sort of two tones. It's actually a lot more pink than it looks in this. I'm going to use some of this cup chain, which has got pearls and crystals on it. If we have time, we're going to incorporate a little butterfly. What else? And seed beads. And the colour seed beads I'm going for today are like a fuchsia lined check, and they're called cream pearl, but they're not cream pearl, they're yellow, but they call them cream pearl. Yes, so Sue does bead embroidery. Hello, Linda, how are you? Not seen you for a little while. Hope you're well. And Linda's watching on YouTube, which is really good, the fact that we've got people from YouTube and from Facebook. And it really was a good transition to do the live on Facebook as well as YouTube, because Facebook are now removing all of their historical lives. So you might need to download some of them yourself if there's some in particular you want to keep. Hello, Kim. And thank you to those that were able to join in our social meetup on Saturday. It was a really lovely day. Sue, Carrie, Kim, part of our team, did an amazing job of making sure that everything flowed well. I couldn't be without them. So yeah, it was really lovely. The next one, I think, is the 28th of June. And then we've got another one in October. So pencil those dates in your diary. And yeah, right, should we get stuck straight in? Let's go on the overhead, shall we? And right, where are we? There we go. So this is our beading foundation, which comes in 6x5 inch blocks. Just a question for you all. Would you like me to source them in A4 sheets? Would that be easier? If you do a lot of bead embroidery, would you like me to do that? How would that work? That's amazing. Jan's going to be with us for the October one. We should look forward to meeting you, Jan. And then we discover we all have legs. We all have legs because we're only used to seeing each other sort of here upwards. Well, me anyway. Right, so this is what I'm going to be using. And if we look on the side, we've got 4 holes. Now, this is also really good if you wanted maybe a stretch bracelet with some beads in between. You can use elastic through that as well. Now, I've got a size 10 beading needle, which is ideal for size 10 seed beads. And the hole's quite a decent size to thread. And then I've done like a quadruple knot on the bottom. I think we'll go in a bit more, shall we? We're a bit far away at the moment. There you go. So we're going to position that at the back, or at the front, I should say, needle at the back. So we're going to bring the needle up and push that through the hole at the side. I love these. These are glass. Some of the acrylic ones, which are also good for bracelets, necklaces as well, I've just put them on sale because I've got loads of them. Absolutely loads. So grab yourself a bargain. And then we're just going to reinforce and go back through there. So yes, please to the A4. Brilliant. I thought you might like that idea. Sue said, really enjoyed it. Good to see you all, and finished my bracelet and posted it on the sister group. Amazing. Well done, Sue. It wasn't an easy project. But I have to try these things to see how people find it. Yeah, it wasn't the easiest, I'm not going to lie, but you did all did amazing. Sue says yes to A4. I've just asked for one of the gorgeous green ones on your post. Brilliant. I think I've got those to share with everybody. You won't be disappointed, Jan. It's gorgeous. Apparently, while I was on Jewellery Maker yesterday, apparently the new Wicked movie has increased the sale of green. So we're just reinforcing that. So Kim's finished hers, started hers, but not finished. So that's just one side. And then we're going to bring our needle up at the back to go through the second hole. Now, this is a great project if you're going out somewhere, you don't want to take your glue with you, or perhaps you don't have the glue, you don't like it a bit. I mean, my partner, it makes his chest go really tight with having the fumes from any of the glues. So glues, nail varnish, I always do in my little studio here. And if that's you and you can't bear to work with your glues, then this is a great way of going about doing something a bit different without using glue. I've not gone central in there, but it doesn't matter. Bear with, I'm just going to grab my cutters, because we're going to do some sew-on embellishment, or the cup chain. I love this cup chain. Right, so I'm just going to measure round there. I'm going to give myself an extra link or two. There we go. And just cut that with your side cutters. Black glue. And Jan said, didn't I read we were doing a bat today, or have I got that very wrong? Oh, I don't know anything about a bat. We have done a bat before, but today's not bat day. But anything's possible with me, Jan. I'm quite forgetful, but I don't think I've mentioned a bat. Right, so we are going to stitch in between these cup chain links. Let's bring you a bit closer to me, shall we? Whoops. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? So we're going to stitch over, and I'm going to stitch in between the links. Carrie got sent clear, asked for clear, and got sent black. Do you know, I've never heard of black glue. What brand was that? Was that E6000? Now, I had an email the other day, very weird. I don't know if anybody else has had this, but I had an email from eBay to say that there's been a recall on the E6000. Has anybody else had that? Very strange. Maybe it was a particular company that was selling one of them. I don't know. But it's my favourite glue. Black E6000. Well, I never. Well, anyway, I did look it up, and it was just this particular one from eBay that had said it had got a recall on it. But when I searched the internet, all the others were fine. So I don't know. I'm still going to carry on using it because it's the best one out there. It's stronger than any of the others. It really is. And you need confidence, don't you? When you need confidence that your things are going to stick, don't you? The other thing I see that they're bringing out with E6000 is they're bringing a spray out. Not quite sure how that's going to work with getting into close bits. Right, I'm going to undo that. It's annoying me. Jan, I'm sure you're not going bonkers. I know I'm bonkers. You know, I can't remember what I had for breakfast most days, and that's by 10. Right. Kim says, haven't had that, but it's a struggle to get the E6000. There's still lots for sale on eBay, which is why I think it must just be that one brand. Is still waiting for the clear. Oh, hi, Francis. How are you? You've not missed much. Not missed much. Right, let's go to the back because I'm not in between my links and it's bugging me. Yeah, so this E6000 that's just come out is a spray. I have a feeling that they might be releasing that on Jewelry Maker. Not sure. But if it's as good as the tubes, then it'd be brilliant. It'd be particularly good for the spraying onto the back of a cabochon, I think. Anyway, I might buy some and test it out and let you all know how I get on. Maybe it was a copy that I bought by accident on eBay. I don't know. I don't see how you can copy that, but I suppose anything's possible, isn't it? Oh, I do like that pearly cup chain. So we've got auction tomorrow. Lots of goodies tomorrow. Mom hasn't seen any of it. I hope Mum's going to be okay. She's not been very well. She's in a lot of discomfort and pain at the moment with her hip. Which it's frustrating, isn't it? When you're used to being active and up and about, it's frustrating, isn't it? Because none of us want to sit still, do we? But when our body has other ideas, there's not a lot you can do. But I know Mum was really upset that she'd missed the beading on Saturday. And I missed her. Yeah, Linda, I thought I saw the spray on Amazon. Have you tried it, Linda? Anybody tried the spray? Spray 6000. I'm going to buy some. I'm not going mad. I just double checked. Using this, it's you that's going bonkers. Oh, what have I put? Bat. I'm not going mad. I just double checked. Using in this week's bead embroidery. Oh, I'll take your word for it. I know I'm going bonkers, so it must be a typo. Or I've copied it from somewhere. How very bizarre. Missing my day with my bestie this week. Got turned down as she's been working too hard. Hope to see her next week. If you need me tomorrow, just shout. Oh, bless you. I miss you too, Francis. How are you doing? Oh, it's good. Linda said it's good, the E6000 spray. Kim said, I'm used to sitting on my bum today. Was a culture shop getting up early, driving 80 miles and then a food shop. Oh. So was this mum taxi again? Oh, thank you, Jan. I will have a look at that. Oh dear, I'm kind of dreading to see what I've actually put now. What? I put it down to busyness. Busyness. Oh, I was absolutely exhausted yesterday. So it was another sort of 4-ish start, ready to go to jewelry maker. So to get breakfast, to get ready. And so got there about 6:45. And then we did some filming afterwards, because they're going to be introducing some sort of VTs, what they call it, about all of the designers. So it was like a getting to know you. And I have to say, I don't mind. I feel quite happy chatting to you all. But when it comes to sort of sitting down and you haven't got jewelry in front of you and they want you to talk about yourself, that's not really my bag. I'm not very comfortable with it. But anyway, I waffled, and I hope she's a really good editor. I know she'll be a good editor. She works for Jewelry Makers, Sewing Street. So we did a little bit of walking around a foresty bit, and then we went back to the studio. So I did that, drove home, had 2 hours sleep, and then I had a flute rehearsal with my daughter Emily and my friend Fiona, because we are playing about 15-20 minutes slot as a flute trio in a concert in April. And we just couldn't, there wasn't another date that we could all get together. And to be honest, it's always so relaxing when we all get together. It's really nice. And then you find you can't sleep because your brain's too active. Right, I'm just unpicking. So Kim says, yes, mum taxi, but further, then picking him up at 8. Oh, Kim, that's tough. Might have the spray, says Sue. Great show yesterday. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Gosh, weren't there some beautiful things? If it wasn't for the fact that I don't trust my phone in bleeping when it should be on silent, I'd have been ordering some of the bits myself. Oh, those rubies were divine. The labradorite cabochons, oh, so lovely. But don't forget, I've got loads and loads of labradorite cabochons. So I might actually do like they've done, take their lead and actually put some labradorite bundles together for you for bead embroidery or wire work. And never thought of doing it around the carat weight before, but that's quite a good idea, because it means that everybody gets the same amount of labradorite for the same price. So I thought that was quite a good shout. I've been working my way through your wash and spiral. Couldn't say that. Has had a big FOMO for Saturday. Oh, bless you. And how are you getting on, Jan? How is it going? It's, on reflection, it's not the easiest one to do in a group, because there's not enough. You can't concentrate, and you can't concentrate and chat sometimes. But I think ladies did incredibly well. Right, just coming to the end of this. Right, why is my needle not there? It is. Frances struggling with her back. Managed to rush and find spiral finally, but tension was too low, so I'm picking so I can try again. Oh, brilliant, Frances. Now, Frances, the other thing you could try for your tension is if you want to have some of my wildfire, because it's a bit better on the old tension. for the spiral. Just food for thought. Right. Oh, Kim, that's hilarious. I made you. Kim said that's payback for when you made us chat about ourselves on camera. I think you in the team, you all absolutely amaze me in the sense that it took me flipping ages to get used to being on camera. And you're all so natural. Francis did an auction with me. You all did lives with me. Absolutely brilliant. Francis Watkins, try it with 2 seed beads instead of 3. It's easier. Oh, I like that, Kim. It was tricky start, but now I've got an inch. It's going easier. It is just getting the tension right. Haven't made it easy by using 3 coloured beads. Oh, thank you. I might take you up on that if ever I see you. I think my family are feeling a bit like that at the moment as well. Right, so there we are. We've got our little bit of cup chain. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use some of these gorgeous, gorgeous size 10 inside lined fuchsia beads. And that hopefully should push this little bit of cup chain in a little bit as well. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 6 seed beads at a time so that we're a bit quicker on camera. I mean, we've still got loads of time, haven't we? It's 22 past. Right. Francis and I were having a chat the other day about the live tutorials and so on. And I have to say, I am struggling at the moment to get 2 lives in. I know at the moment I'm still just getting used to everything on Jewellery Maker, so it's bound to be taking me longer. But I am actually doing, at the moment, sort of 1 show a week. It's meant to be 3 a month, but it's just ended up the fact that they're all together. And it makes it quite challenging for me to bring you new stuff in the group and tutorials and so on. So, I mean, I might not drop one of them, but I just want to ask you all for your opinion. Is that what would be if I kept one of the tutorial times? I personally feel that the beadalong has instantly been quite popular, and I like doing it intuitively because it means that I've got an idea, but I don't have to prep it and photograph it, if that makes any sense at all. So my question to you is, have you got any ideas? Do you like this time, or do you think that an evening time or a different time would be a good one to try? Because I think it's really important that we join each other live. It's nice to catch up on replay, isn't it? But you don't get the same interaction, do you? And, you know, I've worked hard to build up, you know, connect it. Not, I don't know the right word to use. What I'm saying is we've come a long way together, haven't we? In the sense that, you know, we have our own community. That's what I'm trying to say is, you know, it takes time to build up a community, and I don't want to lose that. But I can't juggle all the cards I've got at the moment without something giving. So I guess what I want to do is bring you more of what you love and possibly drop out the things that aren't so maybe beneficial to everybody. So your thoughts would be lovely. Take pressure off yourself, says Jan. Thank you. And Jan says, I do love the Wednesday bead along, and it's perfect time-wise too. Brilliant. And I suppose if you are all working, maybe you might even be able to watch me in your lunch hour. I'm still going to keep the auctions, but again, we could always try doing an auction on a Wednesday. You know, there's no reason why we couldn't juggle it a little bit. Jan says she loves how this piece is coming together. Going to put some on my denim jacket. Oh, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? I do love this colour. Carrie says any time is okay, but what about the ones that work? Yes, this is the thing, is it's getting feedback from everybody as to what connects with us all. Sue says you must do what works best for you, Rachel. But I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. It's just, for me, it's just managing my time more efficiently, really, so that I get a better work-life balance. Right, do I just have one or two there? Let's have a look. Because you don't want to overfill. Because if you overfill, it makes it not so nice. I think that's a good idea. A poll would be better on the group. Yeah, I suppose I could put a poll in both groups as well, couldn't I? Yeah, I think so. But I must admit, I love this beadalong. It's also mindfulness for me as well, because it just allows me to actually sit down, have a chat with you all. And it's like having you all in a room with me. The only thing is there's sometimes a slight delay in our chat because of the internet connection. So I am just reinforcing all of this. Oh, I do love that pink. Carrie, I think you bought this pink, didn't you? I ordered this a little while back. Right, let's put some of the cream pearl in there now as well. I picked up my project I'm on Jewelry Maker next Tuesday. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get started. It's actually, and it just reminded me of it, Jan, when you mentioned about your denim jacket. And I think, Jan, you'll love it. It's this tool that actually attaches beads and pearls that I presume are half drilled. And it's quite difficult to describe. But anyway, I've been researching it, and so I've got these projects and these tools to demonstrate, and I'm dead excited. It's right up my street, and I'm thinking in my own mind, oh, I wonder if we could use this little gizmo in our bead embroidery and maybe even have like a collar with some bead embroidery and some of these embellished pearls. So I'm dying to get stuck in. I might have a go this afternoon if I get opportunity. I think I'm going to go and have a walk though. It looks so nice out there. Can't miss out on a bit of sunshine. Carrie loves it. I'm glad you like it. It's really pretty, isn't it? It is interesting. But I think, oh, how lovely that I get to try all these things out. What I'm doing while I'm doing the 6 is I'm just back stitching halfway along. Oh, bless you, Francis. Come and cycle to me for a cuppa. I will do soon. I'll get back on my bike. Right, I'm nearly running out of thread. I think I need to tie that off. Oh, that works quite nice, doesn't it? Right, let's tie this off. How are we doing? We're doing good for time. So to tie off, go underneath a bit of foundation at the back. And back round and just through the loop to tie off. Do that in a few different places. Okay, let's start with some more. Oh gosh, this is like the end of sellotape. Oh, there we go. So I take it that it came online okay this week on Facebook, because when we did our last bead along, Facebook wasn't playing ball, was it? Right, just tie the knot in the bottom. So anybody getting any inspiration? Right, we can reinforce that little bit. Oh, it came up for you, Kim. That's good. I don't know what the blip was last week or the week before. Three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so Jan also, all good for her today and got a notification. Excellent. Do any of you go on YouTube to watch back afterwards? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Kim is just finishing off a cabochon. What's your cabochon, Kim? What beauty are you working with? I love that necklace you were wearing on Saturday. Kim bought one of the carved labradorite cabochons. Kim, I'm going to have to get more of those. The work you've done on that is stunning. So Linda does go back to YouTube. Oh, that's really nice to know. And Kim and Jan. Oh, that's great news. It's a lot easier to find, isn't it, than trying to find it back on Facebook. So Francis said, tend to only use YouTube as to go back on old projects. And Jan said, we need a photo, Kim, of your carved project. I have a feeling she did share a photograph. We'll have to see if we can find it and reshare it again. Honestly, it was beautiful. And you did something really clever on the back. I never even thought of doing peyote around the back. So Sue is making a super duo necklace for Olivia, as she was wearing mine when I was at Linda's, so I'm now making one. Oh, that's so sweet. It's one of the imitation sea sediment you had, I think, the blues and beiges. Oh, the jasper, imperial jasper. And Linda loves YouTube. I think YouTube, it's amazing, isn't it? So many things you can find. Photos don't always do things justice, do they? So the question is, another pink row or another lemon row? Let me know what you think. I think it needs another row, and I'm kind of wondering whether or not I might stitch on a little cluster of flowers. So we've still got plenty of time. Pink. Should we go with pink? Pink to pop. Okay, right. Let's go with the pink, shall we? Right, bear with. Where's my little scoop? So for those of you that watched yesterday, did you have a favourite item on the show or a favourite make that I did? Let me know, because it's nice to have your feedback. My favourite was the garnet beads, which I have to say I would possibly have actually ordered myself. Love, did I say, no, I said garnet, didn't I? Ruby. I loved the rubies. I think I'd have possibly ordered some of the rubies. And the other one that was my favourite was the labradorite with the metallic pink, and it was kind of like an AB gold colour, and the labradorite had got like a purple and pink flash in it. Those were my favourites. And the glue-on bales, unfortunately the glue-on bales, the number should have popped up on the screen, but for whatever reason it didn't happen. But something I hadn't thought about when I was, because I searched through the JM site to see what things would go really well with the projects, and I had never thought of using charms as bales at the back. And did I get any charms out? I'll have to see if I can find some and show you. But if you watch back, now which hour was it? It was from the 9 o'clock-ish hour. And we got some sterling silver. I can't remember if they advertised them as charms or bales, but there were packs of tiny ones, sterling silver, stars, butterflies, hearts, and honestly, absolutely marvellous idea for using as a bale. I only ever thought of using the actual bale. I need to actually grab something to show you. I can actually show you some of the bales if you want me to from yesterday. Obviously I don't sell them, but I can show you the bales that are mint from yesterday. Mint. There we go. And because I've done 6 at a time, can you see sometimes they get a little bit raised? So sometimes you need to do a couch stitch over it just to flatten it a bit. I'm just doing more just so that I can finish the project. So how are we doing? We've got 20 minutes, which is Good. But Francis said it cost me a fortune to watch you yesterday. Do you know, Francis, I saw your name coming up and I thought, I won't say anything live just in case you wanted it to be a secret. But I can't remember what you were buying. I think it was the labradorite, wasn't it, Francis? Gary's going to have to please me. Yes, please, to show us the charms as not nails, bales. I knew what you meant. As I'm not getting it. No, I understand why you're not getting it, because it needs to be visual, doesn't it? It's quite difficult to see. I'll grab it in a second and we can have a little look. You won't be disappointed though. They were beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But the extra bonus is I get to keep what I make. How nice is that? I think. But you need to keep it for future shows, because sometimes they repeat the projects. And that certainly wouldn't be a disappointment. Right. Oh. And one in there. Other Francis was ordering. It was only me 3 times, honestly. Did you get the purple? Did you get the purple labradorite, Francis? Right, just reinforcing. Right, I'm going to take a nosedive down there because that's really bugging me. You see how that's coming up? Need to couch down over that. There we go, that's better. Right, before I forget, let me go and get these bales so that you can see what I'm on about, and then we'll do a little bit of embellishments on this. Right, where are we? Okay, here we go. And I do have the codes if anybody wants to order them from there. So this was a sterling silver bale. So that one wouldn't work with this, but that would work over your labradorite stone or stones. These are quite small. Like I say, if anybody wants the code to order them. So you've got hearts, butterflies, flowers, and basically if you imagine, let's put these down. So if you imagine that this is the back of your embroidery piece, then you would glue that on the back so that you've got the hole showing at the top, and you put your jump ring in there so that you then put your chain. Does that make sense? And the same for like the star or any of the others. That's how you'd glue it. So I hope that makes sense, but I think they're bloody brilliant. Love those. Just very decorative. And also you might have some at home. You might have some little charms at home that you can convert into using these as bails. So Sue never ordered anything yesterday. I received my rose quartz from last show, did, and they're staying out beautiful. Purple and labradorite brew, seed beads from your second hour, and wildfire. Wildfire is very good. Very good. Thank you for watching, everybody. I really appreciate that. Hello, everyone. Sorry, can't start watch later. No problem, Maxine. Lovely to see you, however briefly. It is a good idea, isn't it? Never thought of it before. So if you're going online and you've seen a really pretty charm, you can use it. So yeah, I've got the codes for those if you want to order them. Now we could either put a little butterfly there like that, or we could put some of the flowers, some of the lucite flowers, like so, in the corner. Right, let me know. Are we going? I think that's too much, don't you? I think that's a bit pantomime-y. I think that's a bit OTT myself, because it's small in terms of having both of them. Let me know. I just moved my phone and it went on to a Chinese cookery program. Anything interesting, Kim? Flowers, says Carrie. Flowers, says Sue. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And do I colour it in gold, the flowers, or keep the pink? I think I'm going to keep for the pink. I like the pink. Oh, Kim's going butterfly. Got 2 to 1. I'll wait for a sec. I needed some tiny crystals. Tiny crystals. These are the other things that we can sew on as well. Is I've got these individual embellishments that you can stitch on as well, or you could use, I quite like the lilac-y colour actually. Stick with the pink. I like these as well. Not that colour. Where's the pinky lilac? There we go. I think I'm going to go for those. Maybe I'll just use the pink seed beads in the inside. Right, let's. Now you can use the 1 by 1.5 by 2 mil crystals for this if you want to. I haven't got any to hand. So do I want that or do I want that? I think I'm going to go for the yellow. So I'm going to take a nosedive down like so. I've got your white lucite as well that I've not long had. So they're actually available in the group thread. So you can colour those. We did that in a live a week or so ago. There we go. It scared the life out of you, did it? That would look lovely if you have some flowers dangling down. Oh, Kim, I like that. I'm not sure I'm going to have time to do it. However, I love that idea. Where would we dangle them, Kim? Like down here, or let me know, because I'm quite inspired by that. Right, so I really like that. So that's your little lucite flowers, and then I'm going to pop a little embellishment. So this has got a hole in the middle, but it's also got 4 holes at the side. So I am going to stitch that either side, pop that through there, or try to. And then just re-stitch that. Go back down. As Kim said, I would have dangled them down from your group you're sewing, but it wouldn't work for the necklace bell not being central. But Kim, that's a lovely idea. So what, just keep sewing more? Because I suppose there's no reason why you couldn't sew this side as well. I think that would work okay, actually. I'm going to finish this one as it is, but I would very much like to try that. I think that's a lovely idea, Kim. A nice little cluster of them. I think I've got some in the group thread, but sorry, Jan, she said she needs some of those little crystals, please. I'm pretty sure I've got some in the group thread, but I'll repost them because I don't think you'll find them amongst everything else. Right, so Kim would have them dangling down on seed beads instead of a stem. So just nice. You're very welcome, Jan. So I'm going to bring this to the front because I'd probably do brick stitch, and then we're going to cut this out. We've got 7 minutes to go. Always work from the back initially when you're cutting. Right, and then here's my backing foundation. What's handy is you've got your template there. I've only got this pen around, so not ideal. I wouldn't normally use this, but there you go. So I'm just going to cut a bit further out. So this is your faux leather backing. It's like a metallic faux leather. There we go. And then you can just, what I would do is get some double-sided sticky tape and actually stick that in place, because otherwise when you're doing your little bit, it moves, and then you discover that you've got less in one part than another. And what I mean by less in one part is, I mean, you've got a short bit on the faux leather. Now I'm not going to get up again because we haven't got that long left. So I'm going to just show you the start of brick stitch. So I'm not going to use glue on this one. I am just purely going to stitch both together. Okay, so coming up from the back to the side, going to pick up 2 seed beads, lay that on the side, take a nosedive down through both, come under and back up, and then we're going to carry on. Add a seed bead. You only add 2 on the first bit, and then you go under and up, and then you carry on with singles, push it through both, under and up. Francis said, can I ask how you do bead embroidery under cab without using beading foundation? One of the lovely ladies on Saturday had a necklace on like this. Okay, when you say like this, what do you mean, Francis? Perhaps you can show me. I'm not quite sure. You can stitch directly onto ultra suede if you want to. So let me just get up close, Jan, and show you. Bear with. How close can we get? Right, let's move all this rubbish out of the way. Okay, so I'm going under and up through that bead. Right, add a seed bead, and your seed bead will sit right next to that. So you just position your needle, the seed bead away, like so. Push it through both. And then when you come up, so you're at the back there, you bring your needle underneath that seed bead and up. Okay, just doing a quick check. So we do the same again. Ah, right, okay, so you were referring to Kim's peyote around the cabochon, which was stunning. Yes, I'll try it sometime. Got it, brilliant. Looked like it was beaded around the sides, but you could see the back and front of the cab. Yes, it was still using beading foundation for the bulk of it, but rather than doing the brick stitch, what Kim had actually done is she'd carried on through these seed beads at the edge, doing a peyote stitch, and took the peyote stitch around the back. Very, very clever, Kim. I do this. Have a look at YouTube for a beading cabochon. It's really fab to do. I think I know what you mean, but I'm not 100%. Have a look at YouTube for beading a cabochon. Right, okay, so you're referring to Francis' comment about beading around a cabochon and looking at other ways of beading. And you can use like the faux ultra suede. You can stitch it directly onto that. You can stitch it onto leather. You know that there's lots of opportunities and different things. Right, we're right at 1 o'clock, so we're going to leave it there. You just carry on all the way around. So let's take a little look at that. So you've got your cup chain around here, which is in your pearl. The pearl works really well with these pearl seed beads, doesn't it? So you've got your stitch on embellishment, you've got your cup chain, you've got your 2 colours of seed beads. I've still got some of these left, so I'll repost those. And we've got these embellishments, and then we're just stitching on our backing foundation. As you can see, it's best to stick it down with double-sided sticky tape, because otherwise it starts to move. Can you see where you've got a little bit of white there? That's where it's moved. So that's why it's good to have double-sided backing tape when you're doing the brick stitch. For that, it stays in place. Sue says gorgeous, so pretty, says Jan, and lovely, says Francis. Well, thank you, and thank you so much for watching. Right, let me come off. Where are we? Thank you, everybody. It's been lovely having your company, and hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share your makes in our beaders group, and we will still be doing our usual prize draw. I just haven't totted up the amount of posts different people have done. Anyway, love you and leave you. Thank you, Linda. See you very soon. I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow night's auction. Bye now.